officially play in the state of New Jersey. We're going to win the state of New Jersey. Got a great group of people with us, an incredible group of people. We're also looking really great in the state of Minnesota, which hasn't been won since 1952, and we're leading in the polls. And the state of Virginia, and actually many other states. I don't know, could be all of them.
That's Donald Trump predicting a massive red wave this November as nearly 100,000 supporters turned out for him in New Jersey, the largest political rally ever in the blue state. Our next guest was there. New Jersey native Joe Concha joins us now. Joe, so, I just saw it on TV and it looked like a sea of people, but you were actually there.
It was truly stunning, given that I've grown up in New Jersey, knowing that this is a state that hasn't gone blue for a Republican presidential candidate since 1988. Think about that, 36 years ago. That's when Joe Biden first ran for office and then had to drop out because of blatant plagiarism. Remember that.
That little footnote.
Exactly. Lisa Fagan is the spokesperson for Wildwood, New Jersey. She's now saying that more than 100,000 people attended. And you look at the video, it's just endless. And when you were there, you couldn't see all the way to the back. So this is a state, again, Joe Biden won by 16 points in 2020. And the fact that he's able to draw this sort of crowd truly is a testament to the fact that the momentum is behind Donald Trump. The energy is behind Donald Trump right now, even in states where he wasn't competitive in 2020.
Yeah, and obviously people camped out overnight to get into this rally.
Yeah.
And I loved one of the points you made earlier, which was that how happy people are.
Yeah.
And it's something I always see whenever you go to these Trump rallies. You can say whatever you want. These people are really happy to be there.
It's like a rock concert, right? And Trump was very happy to be there. And you consider what he has to go through on a daily basis as far as all these trials, right? And overwhelming negatively media coverage on other networks. And he was a happy warrior yesterday. I mean, he spoke off the cuff primarily. A little bit impromptu here and there, but he even said at one point, screw the prompter. I'm just
wandering away.
Exactly. He spoke for more than 90 minutes. And at times, the things he said about Joe Biden in terms of being worse than the worst 10 presidents in this country combined, it made the Tom Brady roast look tame at this point. Meanwhile, Joe Biden was in Seattle, and he spoke for 16 minutes to the former head of Microsoft at a party at his home, multimillionaire, elite donors, and then left. So that's your contrast right there. Trump, 100,000 people, speaks for more than 90 minutes. Joe Biden, 16 minutes to elites and not to the people.
It really gives you a sense of why Democrats are so terrified of Donald Trump, because there is nobody on their side can elicit this kind of enthusiasm. The only enthusiasm they have are these stupid protests that they and they're going against the Joe Biden.
And the thing here is, Charlie, we're here in May right now, or 175 days or something until Election Day. You tell me what's going to change on the ground. Right. Is inflation suddenly going to reverse itself? Is the border suddenly going to fix itself? Are these protests suddenly going to go away, especially at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, which is going to be chaos? And you're already hearing from Democrats now that a lot of it's going to be pre-taped, almost like 2020, because they don't want to have too many people there, and that's going to take over the news cycle completely. So until all these things happen, until American hostages are returned, until things change on the ground, and most importantly, until the perception of Joe Biden changes, who is aging more like cottage cheese than a fine wine, you tell me what's going to change between now and Election Day, because not just in places like New Jersey, and we talked about Minnesota and Virginia earlier as well, maybe being in play, but he's leading in every swing state in the country, North Carolina, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. You tell me what's going to reverse itself. Right now, Donald Trump is in an excellent position.
And they're out of ammo. They have used everything that you could imagine and more against this guy.
If Alvin Bragg's trial comes back with a hung jury or acquittal, then it's over.
Great stuff. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, indeed.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.